Hey guys, Welsknight here, and welcome back to another episode from the Hermitcraft server. And in today's episode, we are back in the Dwarven base, in the area of the base that doesn't feel very Dwarven. Last episode, we built the greatest farm that ever involved redstone. Okay, well maybe not, but it's mine and I built it and I'm proud of it, okay? Stop laughing at me. And it works. It actually works pretty well. It's not fully automatic. You got to come press the buttons and stuff because I didn't want to get into bud switches and all that kind of crazy stuff. But you know, it's kind of a cool thing. I mean, and you get the satisfaction of pressing it and seeing the entire wall go at once. So it's a pretty cool thing. I like it quite a lot. I think it's pretty nifty. But in today's episode, we're going to fix the big problem that it has, and that is the appearance. Let's be honest, this is an ugly farm. It does not look very good right now. Is it functional? Absolutely. Does it look good? No. No, it doesn't. So we're going to do something about that today. So I think the first thing that we'll need to do is we'll need to temporarily take the stuff out. All the sugarcane and melons and... well, actually, the melons can probably stay put. The melons and the pumpkins can probably stay where they are. That shouldn't be an issue, I think. Ooh. Can I... yeah, I can get back there. Okay, so we'll be fine. Let's go... oh, this could be... we'll just kind of... do this. I'm trying to do this without breaking the stems, because the stems, let's be honest. Oh, I fell in a hole. Let's fix that. Actually, there. Now nothing can generate in here. Okay, so we've got that cleared out behind. And then we need to do the same on this side as well. That's so satisfying. That's just so satisfying right there. Also, I did make a couple minor changes to the farm. I realized, I fell in a hole again. I realized later than I would have liked, that this first cell, if you will, was only 7. And I wanted it to be 8. I wanted 8, 8, 8, and 8. And that way... if this whole thing is completely in need of harvesting, and you do both sides at once, it gives you a full stack of sugarcane, which I think is really cool. Now, over here, can I get back here without messing up the redstone? Sort of, kind of. That was a poor life choice. Let's do this. There we go. I think we're just going to kind of have to work our way around. Yeah, we will. And that's fine. When we fill in these back areas, and I suppose it's kind of a weird thing with me. Like, I get super... I don't want to say OCD, but, like, I have to gather all the things. If there's a block on the ground, it drives me crazy. So, yeah, I don't know, maybe it's just me, or actually, maybe we, oh, no, I can't, because things, yes, oh, and you can't do that either, I'll just leave it, it's fine, it's okay, relax, relax, alright, so let's go ahead and make some stone bricks, and let's start kind of figuring out what we want to do with the design of this room. Now, obviously, we could put stone bricks down in here, and I know there's gonna be definite stone bricks in the build itself. Like, we'll have a pillar probably right here, like a little wall type thing that's gonna come out, and this will probably be primarily stone brick right here. So we can kind of do some of that already. But I don't want to use stone brick behind the farm. I want to use something a little bit different. I'm thinking maybe like a polished andesite would be good, or perhaps even like cyan stained clay could look really good, because cyan stained clay is gray for some reason. I just don't question. It's the weirdest thing. But either way, let's grab some polished andesite and some regular andesite as well. And let's make this into polished. Oh, that's not andesite. There we go. And then actually, let's grab a little bit more, just a bit. There we go. And I'm thinking maybe what we could do for kind of a cool thing behind here would be to put down polished andesite like that. There we go. So then this part would push out. And that actually looks all right. It almost looks a little bit too industrial for my taste, honestly. We might want to switch that up. This looks very Mumbo-esque, if you ask me. This looks like something that Mumbo would build. Not that that's a bad thing, but it just looks very clean, I guess would be the way to put it. And I don't know that I don't know that I want clean. Given that the rest of the base is not clean. It's very detailed and ornate. And I think it's going to be an interesting challenge working out how we're going to do detailed and ornate in here. But I mean, that already does look at least somewhat better. That looks at least somewhat better. Now, let's grab these water buckets and let's pick up these, because that's not doing it for me either. And then we'll replace this little bit here with stone brick. And probably this guy too, since that will actually be visible. Do that. Yup. That looks good. Okay, we'll want to do the same on this side too. Like so. There we go. And there. Okay. Ooh, I kind of like that cobblestone stripe. That's kind. Ooh, I just had an idea though. I know what we're gonna do there to detail this a little bit. I have an idea. I have a plan, and I think you'll like it. Okay. So we got that. Now we need to do that probably as stone brick, and then this archway as well. In fact, a lot of this is going to have to be kind of swapped out. So tell you what, guys, let me get some work done here, and I'll come back to you in just a little bit. All right, guys, I am back, and I've got some work done in the room. It's coming along. It still feels way too clean, though. Like, I'm going to have to figure out how I'm going to go about making this feel kind of dwarven and worn down, as opposed to, if we're up here, yeah, that should do. Instead of, how's that feel? That's, I don't like that arch. Nope. Nope. Maybe like this. And then we put slabs up there instead. Like here. Yeah, that feels better. Doesn't feel dwarven, but it does feel better. And then we have access to this chest here, which is what we need. So that might work. Then here we could go stairs going down the middle. Or going down the side, I should say. And we could actually do those going all the way. Just to give us some sort of interesting floor design here. That looks good. Okay. And then here, let's actually grab a little bit of glowstone. Actually, maybe we'll go glowstone lamps in a few places. That could be kind of cool. I need some torches. And I need some redstone. And I've got way too much stuff in my inventory right now. What did I do with that glowstone? Did I not? Oh, I set it over here, and then I didn't. That was silly of me. Okay, anyway. Let's go ahead and make some glowstone lamps. There we go. And then we'll see if we can work out some sort of a design here. Now, the lamps need to be placed in an intelligent manner. So I'm thinking what we'll do, and they can always be on. That's perfectly fine. They don't have to be... Yeah, that should work. They don't have to be, toggleable or anything like that, because it's always underground and it's always dark, so this is perfectly acceptable. So maybe what we'll do is we will place them like that, and then there'd be one more right here. And then they're evenly spaced, which is good. That's what we want. And then you would go like this, I think. Yeah. And then you can access that chest, which is important. And then we could go like every two. Actually, might not be bad. We do one there. Count 2. This is not going to feel dwarven. This isn't going to feel dwarven at all. But then again, I like the way that it's turning out. Like, it's cool. It's just not... It's just very different than the feeling that we're going for, like, everywhere else in the entire base. So, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe we change it, maybe we don't. But let's put these lamps in where they belong. That'll keep everything nice and lit up in here. There. And there. Okay, that's good. That means we can get rid of these wall torches. So between the glowstone and the walls and the glowstone going down the center, that gives us plenty, absolutely plenty of space. And then we could do something like this, maybe? No, because then you can fall in, and that's going to get super annoying. So we don't want to do that. What if it was the opposite? What if it was like this? No, that looks weird. I think it needs to be a full block. Whatever we go with, I think it's got to be a full block. What about cobble going down the center here? How do we feel about that? I mean, you can't fall in, but I think we can do better. I think we can do better than that, for sure. There we go. Maybe we go... What about andesite? What about just regular andesite? Not the polished. How's that feel? That's not bad. And then what if we were to take the spots between these lamps, like this, and swap them out for bricks? So you just kind of get the lamps only in a couple places. So it looked like that. That's a little better, I think. Maybe. Let me play around with it for a bit, guys. I'll be back with you in a sec. All right, guys, I am back, and I think I've got something worked out here that I actually kind of like. I think I'm pretty good with this. So I'm thinking we'll have glass here. Well, maybe we'll even bring that up, because the ceiling's going to go a little higher. I think we're good. Yeah, let's not put andesite there. We'll just put glass going along here. I just realized that means that these buttons are going to have to move to here and here, which is fine. That's perfectly fine. So we'll have glass going along this line. This little chunk right here is going to be a little goofy. So maybe maybe we do something a little different with this, because the glass... Oh, hey, that's not what I meant to do. Because the glass, as I said, right here, the glass is going to go right up against this. And I like this arch right here. And it's kind of necessary so that you can get to this chest. Like, that's kind of important. Although, it would be possible, I think, if we put a stone stair like that. No. Can't see that. Okay. So we could potentially put a stone stair here. And change this up a little bit. Because the glass, there's still the glass issue. Like, the glass is still here. What if we do something like this? And bring that all the way up to here. And then put stone brick here and here. Is that chest accessible? It is. And then right here, we could put a stair like that. That might be the way to go. Yeah, I think that's probably going to be our best bet. So right here, that means we got to change this part up a little bit. That also means, come to think of it, that we probably need to swap those out for stone brick as well. You really can't tell. I think it's fine. Okay, so we do that. And then here, that's all stone brick. Those chests are accessible, so it's fine. Yeah, okay. And then we just have to bring our glass going... Oh, come on now. Quit it. There we go. So maybe we do an arched door instead of this real straight one. That might be better. Yeah. Maybe we do that. And then up here, we can do essentially the same thing. So we have this kind of this archway, which I like. I like the archway okay. This, on the other hand, we can do something a little bit cooler with, because we don't have to worry about wall considerations. So we're going to put stone bricks like that. And then we'll make 2 chiseled stone bricks, put one here and one here, and we'll put our buttons on those. And you press that, and it works. And I like it. I like it a lot, actually. Okay, so that's going well. This all seems to work pretty well. We could... Oh, actually, that's another thought. Well... Because over here, I turned the hopper. So the hopper goes... that might be better. Maybe. All we would do is basically turn the hopper and move the chest over 1 block. Let's give that a try. Let's just... Oh, but then... Although we could just make another hopper. I mean, it wouldn't be the end of the world. Yeah, maybe we do that. I think that's what we're going to do. I think we're going to make 1 more hopper, and that hopper is going to go here and go into that chest. So let's go grab the stuff to do that. Do I have any hoppers already made? That's a question. Oh, I've got 35 of them. Why do I have so many hoppers? What in the world was I using all those hoppers for? That's ridiculous. I would never use that many. Anyway, I digress. So let's go... Was it this side? Yeah, this side we already placed the chest. So we'll put a hopper right there. And then on this side, we're going to do basically the same thing. Put the chest there. Hopper going into it like so. And then we just got to patch it up. So we'll do that. Where my stairs be? There they are. Put that guy there. And, oh, no. There we go, that's better. I think those chests are a little bit more accessible that way. Just a little bit. So I think that's better. I like it better. Okay, so now I gotta go get the glass, and we gotta get that going. And we gotta work out a bit of a ceiling design in here too. So let me get some work done, guys. I'll come back to you in just a sec. Alright, guys, I am back. So I've been working on this a bit, and I was thinking about a few things, and given that this area is very different from what we have elsewhere in the base, I thought maybe we could get away with trying something a little bit different as well. So I'm thinking what we're going to do is, lined up with these, we're going to run some acacia logs kind of across up here, which I think will create kind of a cool effect. Oh, not right there. And they're still gray, so they won't stand out too much. So we'll do something kind of like this. And the reason that we can get away with doing this here, instead of throughout the entire base, is that here we're not using lava for lighting. And that kind of makes a big difference. If this was my single-player world where I'm... I think I have fire spread off. If I don't have it off, I intend to turn it off before I do anything that could involve burning. That would be one thing, but fire spread is not off on the server, so I want to make sure that my stuff doesn't burn into a million pieces, because that would be really sad. Okay, so now the other thing we can maybe try is take some spruce stairs like this and kind of bring them across. That might be too much color contrast, but then again, it might actually look pretty good. In fact, I'm inclined to say that looks pretty good. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. I think we're going to go with it. It's very different from the rest of the Dwarven base, without a doubt. It is very, very different from everything else we have, both in style and in a lot of ways. But at the same time, it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool, and I like it. I like it. Okay, so we got that, and then we just need to fill these in and put in the glass, which is smelting up right now. I need to figure out what color I'm going to make the glass. I'm leaning, I don't particularly just want to use the default super streaky glass, because I think that'll look bad, so I'm kind of leaning towards maybe like a gray stained clay. How's that feel? Oh, that feels nice. Yeah. That feels very nice. Okay, and the reason that we want the glass is so that stuff can't possibly end up over here. We want it all to end up in the water streams. So let's see. We've got a bunch of glass there, a bunch of glass here, a bunch of glass over here. We should have a whole bunch in here as well. Let's see. Do I have any? I have one ink sac. Ugh. Okay, let's make 2 gray dye. And then let's make a light gray dye. And let's see which of these we like better. I think white, how much durability does this thing have? 59? Okay, I'm good. So this is the dark gray. And then this is the light gray. You can barely tell the difference. I mean, it's there, but it really isn't much of a difference, is it? Not much at all. Which do I like better? I don't know. Do I like the dark or the light? I think I like the dark a little bit better. Man, that's so hard to tell. That's really hard to decide on. Yeah, I think I like the dark just a tiny bit better. But let me know in the comments if you like the dark or the light better, because I certainly could change it. I'm certainly not, I certainly don't feel obligated to one or the other. I do have to go gather some more ink sacs, though, because I'm completely out. So I'm going to go do that, and I'll come back to you in just a minute. All right, guys, I am back. So I've got a ton of this gray stained glass now, and I think we should be able to finish this thing off. And that looks pretty good. One thing I do want to try, though, something I just thought of that might look kind of cool. What if we were to take a few more of these acacia planks here, or the logs, and just bring them down like this. Just right in this little section. I mean, you'd still be able to see all the sugarcane. I think I like that a little bit better. Once again, let me know what you think. Let me know what you guys think. I'm not really dead set on either one, once again. I think it could go either way, but I think for now, it's a nice way to kind of highlight the fact that we are using wood in this room, and it's the only room that we're actually doing so in. So, let's do that. And, ooh. There we go. And then finally, here as well. There we go. And right there. Okay. And then we just got to put the stained glass in. And I think that will pretty much complete the farm. I just realized that I made one very significant mistake. One very significant thing that I forgot to do. Especially regarding this one that is currently sealed in its entirety. It's not much of a farm if it doesn't have farmable things in it, is it? Just a thought. Should probably put some sugarcane in there. You know, since it's supposed to be a sugarcane farm and all. What do I know? What do I know? I'm no expert when it comes to these kinds of things. Maybe it would magically grow on its own, but I'm thinking that there's supposed to be some sugarcane in this little area. There we go. That's better. And then this will be a little bit easier because we already have we don't have the glass in there yet. All right, there we go. Beautiful. And when this thing harvests, if all of the sugarcane is fully grown, when this thing harvests, it will give us exactly one stack of sugarcane, or at least it should. There we go. All right, and then this one too. Beautiful. So now, let's give it a try. That seems to work. That seems to work. Do the chests have anything in them from the building process? Probably. There we go. Let's just kind of clean some of that stuff out. And then, where's my chest for this one? Right here? Nothing. Building blocks. Okay. But all in all, I think it's essentially done. We could potentially... I'm not big on this right here. I think maybe we're going to do a little bit about that if we can. Let's just grab some stone brick or maybe some cobblestone. Cobblestone stairs might be better. But let's just see if we come over here. Oh, and this. This is also not doing it for me. Let's do that. And then... This, I think, needs to be... Oh, yeah, there? Okay, it's good. It's fine. We fixed it. Kind of. Aha. Perfect. Much better. Okay, let's just try. Do I like cobblestone better here? Or do I like the stone brick? I think I like the cobblestone, just because it gives us something a little bit different. Yeah. Yeah, we'll just put those in right there. Okay. Just to kind of add, just to keep this big box feeling from happening. I like that better. Okay. So there you have it, guys. We have the most awesomest farm that, in fact, this is probably the most technical farm that I have ever built in all the years, well, year and a half, that I've been playing Minecraft. So, I'm pretty proud of it. I'm pretty proud of it. It doesn't feel super dwarven, but it doesn't feel completely out of place either. And, it'll give us all the sugarcane and melon and pumpkin that we'll ever need. So all in all, I'm going to call it a success. But guys, I am out of time for this episode. So my friends, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. I do appreciate it. It really helps out my channel. You can also find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. There are links in the video description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll definitely see you next time.